On July 15th, I surpassed 200 job applications. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Naila. If you don't know me, I'm currently at a crossroads. I have been looking for a job for 8 months, and surprisingly, I actually found something. I guess that just kind of stops my regular introduction there. My script is a little strange now since I've actually found something. I really didn't think I was going to find anything, but I will still be making monthly progress updates for just trying to get monetized on YouTube and making content another income stream for myself. So if you'd like to follow me on that journey, please subscribe to the channel and follow me on all of my socials. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads. Okay, so the reason I started this series was that I'm moving. So I'm moving to a whole different state, so I need to find a new job. And the job search was awful. And I'm so glad to be out of it now. Anybody who's searching right now, I feel your pain. I know what it's like. It's really, really rough. So to combat the despair that I was feeling trying to find a job, I thought, well, maybe what if I tried to do music full time? So I was thinking that doing music full time was going to be the way out of my financial hardship. As of this video, it'll be a couple days shy of 8 months of searching. I have a little graph here with all of my statistics on like the different rejections, the ghosting, all that stuff. So as of, and I'm looking here because I have all my notes here. So it has been 202 jobs total as of today, which is July 28th. 110 of those have been ghosting. I've had 78 rejections total, and I had one interview that was another rejection, and then I had applied to one confirmed fake job posting, and then I had applied to a job that immediately told me that they had a hiring freeze. And then of course I actually accepted a job offer as well. So I'll talk a bit more about that later. So in the month of July, I had 2 interviews. It was a first round and then a second round for the same job. And I had one phone screening, which was also for the same job that I eventually accepted. And then I've had 12 rejections for the whole month so far. So for my subscribers and everything, for my YouTube channel, I have 13 subscribers and I have 5 video watch hours and 37 shorts views total. So yes, how I'm feeling about it all. So like I said earlier, for these videos, I've typically been like writing what I feel in the moment. And so a lot of what I wrote, I have to kind of scrap because my job search is over. And it's honestly still a little bit weird, but I am so happy that I don't have to be searching for jobs anymore. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of how I felt about it because you heard a little bit last month for the last update, but if I learned anything from this, I need to see a doctor. Not for anything super serious or anything, but I think there's a diagnosis that I need to seek. I will actually start with an update for my GoFundMe, which if you don't follow me on Facebook or on Instagram, you probably don't know. My best friend is getting married in September, and because I'm moving in August, the timing was just a little crunchy. And of course, I thought I wasn't going to have a job. So I thought, okay, let me just help myself out here. Let me just do a GoFundMe. Let's see what happens, right? And so I did that because, again, I thought I was not going to have a job, and now I have one. So what's the deal? So I'm going to leave it up in case anyone still wants to help, but you are by no means obligated to help me now. I have a plan. I will execute that plan. So I have my plans to get there and back from this wedding, so I am all good there. But I also want to say a big thank you to everyone who has helped me already, because I did get a couple donations and some other support. Well, thank you to everybody who donated or who reached out. Thank you so much, because right now, before I've started this new job and before I moved, I've had to save for some of the moving costs. So I didn't even have money to purchase any plane tickets to go to the wedding. So with people's help, I was able to get the first 2 tickets. So thank you so much. So that's half of the trip paid for. So again, thank you so much. I'm seriously indebted to you all forever. I appreciate you so, so, so much. I will say, like, since I was sort of entrenched in different like Reddit groups and different like social media like hashtags regarding like unemployment or like the job search or the job market, you know, a lot of people I noticed like when they found something would start to give tips on how they can find something. While that is helpful, that does not actually solve the problem though. There's still a huge problem with like the ATS filtering people out, which I've obviously experienced. How did it take me 200 job applications over 8 months to find something? To find something that even just wanted to push me through to the interview phase. I fully believe that the 2 places that I got interviews for did not use ATS. They actually have people looking through their applications to pick people. I don't know, but of course I don't know because I'm not on the other side of that process. So this video is not going to be a, oh, how you can find a job too. I'm sorry, it's just not, because I got really lucky. And I'll tell you what happened. So because I have been searching for so long, I'm not gonna lie, I got fatigued in applying to jobs, looking for them, things like that. Not only that, I was realizing that I'm literally running out of places to look, you know, so I largely stopped applying to places. And so luckily my mother started searching for jobs, and she kept seeing one that popped up over and over and over again on the different websites that she was searching, so she sent it to me. And that's the job that I accepted. Had I just stopped looking or taken a break, I would have missed this opportunity. I don't know if that's something to be said about maybe don't search for a long time. I really don't know. It's purely luck, which is such an issue. It should not be like that. Yeah, so shout out to my mom. She's the real OG. And so I don't know where I would be right now. I would still be really upset about the situation. This will be kind of a shorter update because I don't really have much to say other than, you know, I found a job, which is amazing and I'm so happy. But I will talk about the other 2 places that like the fake job posting and hiring freeze. So the fake job posting was it was a retail position, and so I have a big chart of every single retail job that I could possibly apply to, just in case, right? As kind of like a stepping stone to something better. So as I was filling it up, right, I got to Kohl's on my list. So I applied and I saw like that they had a job posting for Sephora like inside the Kohl's. So I applied, and then they got back to me the very next day wanting to schedule an interview. And I was skeptical because obviously at this point, this is way before I got the job offer for this other job. So I was like, okay, this can't be real. This is probably not correct. So I actually called the store to make sure, okay, if this is real, can you please do something virtual with me? Because obviously when they wanted to schedule it, it was like early July, so I would not have been in the Tri-Cities, Tennessee area until August. So I called the woman, the manager, and then she was like, yeah, well, the listing wasn't supposed to be on the website, and we tried to take it down multiple times, blah, blah, blah. And then she told me that they were fully staffed. I'm like, bruh. Last month, I think I talked about how us longtime job seekers in this market have every right to be angry, and that is one of the many reasons why. You just run into that stuff all the time. I mean, not even just with ghost jobs, but just jobs that seem to be real, and then you waste time applying when I could have used that time to apply to a real job, you know? So that really made me mad. So shame on them. Do better. And so yes, so the job that had the hiring freeze, which is actually related to the first job interview that I had in May. This was another city job that my mom sent me, so I applied, and they got back to me the next day telling me that they had a hiring freeze, so that they weren't going to hire. And so I wasn't really super shocked by this because, like, for the city, I had applied to several job postings with the same job title as that one, and I heard nothing back, so I just thought, okay, like, there's either some ghosting going on, or there's like the ATS filtering me out, or something else. And clearly there was a hiring freeze. And so why I think I didn't get the earlier job that I had the interview for in May was that they were looking to start this person as soon as possible. I still think that's shady because they were not being 100% honest. If they would have said, hey, we're looking to hire somebody as soon as possible because, you know, yearly we have a hiring freeze around our fiscal new year for the budget, so we cannot hire people after this point. Why they couldn't have just said that, I don't know. Because if they had said that to me, I would have been able to figure out my own schedule to move sooner than I had to. Because I technically can do that. Because I didn't know what their timeline was, because I can't read their minds. I didn't know, so I just said, hey, this is when I'll be available. And instead of telling me that that wasn't going to work, they just rejected me. So shame on you, City of Johnson City Communications Department. That's not cool. And also, the last place that I'm going to be naming and shaming is the local university where that's near me. East Tennessee State University. And I'll tell you why. So I applied to several jobs, and the last one that I applied to was in maybe April. And so I kept getting rejected, and I was hearing like nothing back. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to keep looking here. There's really nothing that's like as close to my job experience as possible anyway. So whatever. Tell me why I got 3 copy-paste automatic rejections from their system in July, 4 months after the fact. Sometimes in people discussing the job market, you'll hear certain job market content creators talk about, well, the ATS is not filtering you, you're doing something wrong. That's a perfect example of actually no one actually saw my resume because the system filtered it out because I got an automatic rejection. Why it took 3 months, I don't know, but it just makes me think like, well, what if somebody wasn't as tech savvy as I was to know to keep checking the actual job portal on their website, because I knew that I got rejected for those months ago because I kept checking the actual internal portal that they have. You know, if somebody was just waiting on emails, as you should, and then didn't hear back for several months, I mean, what could that have done like to their planning? I mean, it's crazy. I'm like, that's also shitty. Do better. I guess I'll talk about the future of these videos. So, of course, I had a whole plan to roll out a bunch of content, you know, going forward because I thought I wasn't going to have a full-time job. Well, I obviously have a full-time job now. So, I'll still be pushing out content, but it's not going to be as intense as I was going to do. I was going to do like 2 videos a week. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to I'm going to switch from uploading from Tuesdays to Fridays just because of when I can record videos. So I'll still be making videos. I'll also be posting regularly to all the different social medias. I'm going to start posting to TikTok and to Threads regularly. So the challenge will still be the challenge. It'll just change now to what am I doing and what is working to make content creation an income stream for myself. So like, you know, I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. I will have a Patreon in the future. You know, I'd like to monetize all of my social medias if I can. You know, I want to sell my sheet music, you know, and of course I want to perform, right? Like if you watching, you're in the Tri-Cities, Tennessee area or surrounding in a reasonable distance driving, and if you need a violinist for anything, call me up. I got you covered, okay? I'm a professional with almost 20 years of experience playing violin. I specialize in a bunch of different styles I play any genre. I play multiple different violins, so if you want a specific kind of sound, you can get that from me. You know, let's connect. So yeah, I think that's really it for this update. So you know, continue to subscribe, you know, follow me on my social medias, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta.